My name's Brendan Lawson, I'm 24, I live in Melbourne. I'm an automotive mechanic at an Alfa Romeo dealership, which is really good because I get to see a lot of different problems and get to have a good go at fixing them. That's just my passion. I've got a little project car at home. I go home from work and I'll go out to the garage and I'll work on my own cars till 10, 11 o'clock in the mornings, in the night. So I just can't get enough of them. I did year 12, did a bit of uni as well at IT, and I didn't like that, so I decided to do my pre-apprenticeship, which I really enjoyed because cars are my passion. And I applied for the job, and it was actually the first job I applied for, and I got it, which is obviously through a group training organisation, and they've helped me out really well. I'm at a dealership, so we get a lot of the new cars that have just been sold and servicing, and like general repairs if they break down and stuff like that, like gearboxes, engines, and it's just normal sort of workshop. We do a lot of diagnosis work, because like in the Alphas, for instance, there's about 12 different computers in them at least, so there's a lot of computer work in them. Still lots of mechanical sort of stuff, like you're obviously going to have your mechanical breakdowns, but a lot of problems having with the electronic side of things as well. So it's a good learning base. I'm not learning on stuff that's out of date or anything like that. I'm up to the industry standards and learning all the new technology. Through Alpha, we've got factory training courses that we go up to the head of Alpha in Sydney, and we do training courses up there for a couple of days at a time. And one of my foreman's a master tech, which means he got to go over to Italy for 3 weeks and got to be trained in the factory in Italy, so it's good options to go. My host employer obviously advertised through the group training organisation, and that's who I applied for, and I think it's worked out a lot better working through a GTO, because there's a lot more, I can see a lot more rights, and it's a bit easier for me to work things through. I've got more than one person I can go to if I have a problem or anything. You've got a lot more options. You've got the options of being able to go to a different host employer throughout your career or your apprenticeship without having to go through the full interview process. You still have to obviously get interviewed for each workshop or each host employer, but it makes it a lot easier to get more experience in the workplace. My field officer's really good. He comes from the automotive industry, so he knows what it's like to be in the workshop. He's happy to come out, and he comes out and sees me, and he's happy for me to ring him if I have any dramas. Basically, they've always said to me if I have any dramas at all, to give them a ring and they'll help me. They've helped me out with trade school things and like payments at trade school and getting me enrolled and all that sort of stuff. So they've been quite helpful. Because I worked at the F1s in Melbourne, doing the celebrity race for the Fiats, and I've worked at the motor show in Melbourne and a few other things. But so far, yeah, today's skills, tomorrow's leaders, definitely been the highlight of my career so far. It's a great opportunity. Eventually, I'd like to get to foreman, and in the distant future, open my own workshop. I'm happy with the way I've done things. Going through a GTO has been the best option I can think of, really.